Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Uh, something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all.
It is nighttime.
Did you want to talk about something?
Kinda. I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain? Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place.
Sure.
Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Okay, then. And Morrigan probably has something to say, right? Considering everything we've done for her. I killed a dragon for
I
you.
await your command.
I can't just talk about the dragon?
So, full of questions, are you?
Flemeth is dead. What now?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that.
Probably.
And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
You know, I've kind of been thinking about this, but I never really thought to bring it up. If Flemeth is immortal because she's body snatching people, like younger than her, then why is she already immortal if we kill her? Like, if we kill her and she comes back one day, that makes her immortal because she didn't die, or she undies, I guess. And how is that functionally different from immortality? Why does she body snatch people? I feel like I might be missing something, but maybe we'll get a bit more context later. I don't know. I'm glad you're safe.
Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
Before what? So Alistair wanted us to find his sister, who's somewhere in Denerim, but looks like we can do something with you.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
How did you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
And whomst are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
And what you so proud of?
I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's Prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat.
Okay. What's a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
I found some scrolls.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
They're very old. Be careful.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Only if there's something in it for me.
If you are a charlatan, may the Maker have mercy upon you. There is avarice in your eyes, but I believe you. Inner ruins, you say?
Somewhere.
I can give you 5 sovereigns. If these prove to be genuine, we can discuss more substantial payment afterwards.
I'm assuming sovereign is gold, which I'll take.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
Amazing. Who's Mathra? Andraste's husband. Oh.
I know. It's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
You're welcome. So am I getting paid?
Maferath, you heard me, right? As in the betrayer of our prophet. Well, to humans, this is revolutionary. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Those who bring ham.
Well, neat. Cool.
Does not.
That's my sister's house.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yeah, sure.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Yes, let's go inside.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Goldana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Logain,
They
probably.
was at the castle.
Right.
I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
Is she everything you expected, Alistair?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some elf to follow him about and carry his riches for him?
The opposite,
Hey,
actually.
don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Perhaps we can help you out.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that?
That's 15 gold. You know what? Sure. I've got plenty.
Then here, Goldana, take this money. I know it's not much, but
You, a prince? Marching in here with your fancy armor and such, and this is all you got to offer? You must think I'm very stupid.
No, wait, I don't think that at all. I want to help, if I can.
You want to help? You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that!
I don't like any of these options. This is the family you were searching for. I mean, I don't like any of these, but I guess this one's the least bad.
Yes, apparently so. And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine, but you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
That was fun.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
Well, I mean... I don't really like any of these. Well, I'm sorry it turned out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Maybe that leads to something later? Yeah, the quest is done. Who knows? Oh, right, I never did finish that quest. I should go check that out. And here's the blacksmith, so if she were to be anywhere, it'd be here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's right there. Hey, dude. Got you your...
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am.
This was weeks ago, I'm sorry, dude.
A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Nice. So, around here...
The wonders of Thedas. Our Lehman once bought me a miniature Gollum doll here. When I was young. Really young.
Okay. Mysterious door. Hello, mysterious door. Door opens a crack in response to your knock. There's a light breeze, like a change in pressure. You had business in the Circle Tower? Door closes. Damn it. I'm looking for Red Jenny. Ah, curses. Okay, fine, I'll be direct with you. Here's a box. Large shadow nods. Pouch of coins appears in exchange. Door closes. Neat. Is that Laughing Kid ambience or... Huh. What does Sergeant Kylon have to say?
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Oh, you recognize me. You know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice.
I am very
Don't
handsome, I
worry.
know.
Even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered.
Huh.
Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Okay, sure. Appreciate that. Is the market district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering they're Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and All Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
Huh. How are they worse?
With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest.
Huh.
So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Sounds like you could use some help.
What? You're serious?
Kind of.
I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
And what's the pay?
Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets. Maybe even some gold.
Maybe some gold. You're lucky I'm the good person. What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl.
The Pearl.
Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded,
that's
or
no
make
fun.
a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
But fire's the most effective deterrent. Whatever, I'll do it.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
The Pearl. I think that's in the map. So we'll go that way. Unless there's just a direct loading door there. No. Alright. So...
I once did a stint in a brothel, serving tea. It was complimentary. Fun times.
Lovely.
Stop playing games, Isabella.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right?
You forget who you
Glad
are
he hasn't
speaking
forgotten
to.
about us.
I will give you
The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just...
Someone needs to put you in your place.
You guys good?
She's too good.
I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Huh, I'll have to talk to you later. Have to talk to you first.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Is it now? And who are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches.
What are you pointing at?
If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
I fought a dragon. I'm not afraid of you.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Yes, actually. That's exactly what I'm telling you to do.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell
That's-
Kylon I owe him one.
That's what I thought. You're welcome, Sanga. Now let's say hello to you, Isabella.
And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
Excuse me?
You know it was just business, Isabella.
Huh?
Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard. And the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
I just brought Severin because I wanted to do some other side quests that involved the crows. I didn't think this would... Okay. Perhaps some introductions are in order?
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
Indeed. So you're captain of a ship?
Yes, the siren's call. My pride and joy. She's seen me from my own Ravane and the Isle of Lomerin to the coast of Parvolan. All I need is my ship and the wind at my back. And once my men have had their fill of the pleasures of dry land, we will be off again. We are getting as far away from this blight as possible.
Fair enough. But you're so good at fighting, perhaps you could join us?
Hey, I'm not going anywhere near the Blight, and you'd get away too if you had any sense in that pretty head of yours. The way I see it, I can sail as far away from it as I need to, even to the other side of the far Anderfels. The sea will look after her own.
Okay. Well, I don't exactly have that luxury.
Ah, of course. You have a duty. If you do save us all, sweet thing, I shall return to thank you personally.
Sure you will. Where'd you learn to fight as you?
I have picked up skills from many different places and turned them into a method distinctly my own.
Cool.
Speed, not strength, is what is essential. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Neat. Well, I am not a rogue or a fighter, whatever class, specialization, that's what they call. Whatever specialization duelist is, so I'm done with you, I guess.
All right, I can see you're busy. Perhaps later then?
Maybe. Well, that was fun. Excuse me, you can't get ambushed here?
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl.
Oh.
I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all.
Right.
The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your appreciation. And don't think I'm gonna let some archers get the better of me. That's everyone but you dead. Sorry, dude.
Go to the Pearl, remember. And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid?
Yeah.
Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Fair enough. I mean, you're the only guy who didn't die here. Alright, Mr. Kylon, what else did you want?
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded.
I did see them before.
Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denram won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
I can fireball them. Well, I probably shouldn't, because it's a very cramped room. There's going to be a lot of friendly fire. But... hello.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
Are you now?
You haven't heard of us. We're mercenaries from all over the world.
Neat.
We have won many battles, and tonight we drink before the next.
Not here, you're not.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomits on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving.
That's the first time persuasion check didn't work. This bar is for noble... I don't care. Wouldn't you prefer a bar with more women?
You may have a point. Bar woman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. Too many damn clothes, right, boys? Oars, we go to the docks. Let's find us some wenches!
Well, that was easy. Who knew you could solve so many problems by just talking them out, you know?
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting.
Sucks.
Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Cool. I knew you'd want to know something about the golems. Speaking of, I have something about the golems.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories.
Cool.
But I apologize. You do not know me nearly as well as I know you. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Cool.
Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
Yes.
If it is, now that would be quite extraordinary indeed. I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Kind of expected that to be a bit more involved. No matter. We still have one more thing. Let's go back to the Proving Grounds now that we've progressed the world state of Orzammar. Maybe we'll be able to find something there. Let's see. Did we talk to you, Varric?
No more matches until the new king decrees it.
How about you, Basil?
The king just sent word. For my admirable taste in not supporting my cousin's rebellion, I won't be among those executed.
Huh. Wall carving. Wait, this is a door? How long has there been a door over here? Okay then. Anyone I need to look for? Over there. Man, I'm a fool. How can I not realize doors exist? Hey dude, got your ass. Ah, they got me. Yoink. There we go.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak. A bard takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what happened there. I can barely stomach to think of it.
But we were successful in the end. Victory without cost has little worth.
I just think of what that poor little boy went through. No, I don't want to glorify what happened there.
Then who will learn from these events? I would think on it some more, were I you.
He does have a point, you know. I finally did the thing after
You found it.
a very long time.
Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Man, these quests aren't very climatic, are they?
So you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
Yeah.
And you made a promise to help her?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing? This woman is a parasite who will appreciate nothing you do. You know this.
It's moments like this when I truly appreciate the difference between you and me.
It is moments like this when I truly wonder at the difference between you and a toadstool.
Well, that's rude. Not
Yes.
completely untrue, though.